woman went dumpster diving at Barnes & Noble and found thousands of dollars of books. So she goes in. I want to play you this audio here. Here's a clip of her finding these boxes with the books.
I just pulled all of these out of Barnes & Noble. Oh my God. Every single box is Legos. I'm shaking right now, y'all. Okay, this is absolutely insane. This is probably a couple $1,000s worth of Legos. I can't even talk, y'all. Oh my God. The boxes are not open, but the box said flood.
So a little damage to the box. The logos are good. And so dumpster diving, legal or illegal, Amy?
Oh, I think it's legal.
What about the fact that it's on literally their property?
Oh. Well, that part.
Me too, same, right? You would just think, well, if it's trapped, but it's
Problematic.
literally on their property.
Yeah.
So if I say that, then what do you think?
Huh. Like she's now trespassing though. So yeah, it's not legal.
Eddie, what do you think?
I say legal, even after knowing, because if it's in the dumpster, it's legal. It's just going to go in the trash.
So generally speaking, dumpster diving, technically legal.
Yes.
Frowned upon, as long as it does not conflict with any local regulations. But there are a lot of regulations about being on property that can actually make it illegal. It's also like in the garbage, but then you have to prove that the person put it in the garbage. A lot of
What if they want to go back to the garbage to get something they accidentally threw away?
no, that's exactly it, and it's on their property. So what they're trying to say is, probably if you found something in a dumpster that was very valuable, they could sue you and get it back, even though it's the garbage. Now, if you went to somewhere public, like you went to the dump.
Yeah, like when I used to go get coupons.
So let me give you some other ones here. Because it is legal, but there is a way that if you find something so valuable, they can get it back, is basically what it is. And also, they can just go, don't be in our dumpster on our property. They can just be like, don't be on our property, like after, you're not allowed in there. Next up, using someone else's Wi-Fi without permission. Legal or illegal, Amy? It's called Wi-Fi piggybacking. Is that legal or illegal?
I mean, it's a little ridiculous if it's illegal, but I'm assuming it is.
Wi-Fi piggybacking can be considered unauthorized access to a network, which is illegal under laws like the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act in the United States.
But even if it's not protected by a password, just
using someone else's Wi-Fi without permission.
Wow.
It'd be like someone's bike in their front yard. It's not protected by a chain. You can't just go and take it.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, but I can ride the internet and you can ride it at the same time.
I can surf the web.
That's how you say
Hey,
it. Yeah.
share
exactly.
the same wave, man.
Amy's riding the internet over there.
Yeah, like,
okay.
like you can't ride a bike at the same time, but we can all be on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, everybody's happy.
But it's not yours. You didn't pay for it, and you're using it. It could be slowing down someone else that's using it, so it is affecting what they paid for.
No, I get it.
I'm not fighting for anything. I'm just giving you guys the law here, so
That's
you
a
don't
dumb one.
go to jail. Okay, I don't want you guys to go to jail.
Thank you.
Next up, rolling through a stop sign. The California roll. If nobody is around. Now, I wouldn't ask this if this were just easy peasy.
That's illegal.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can't just break a traffic law because nobody else is around.
That's correct. Good job.
I've been pulled over for a rolling stop.
I have to.
Same.
Jaywalking.
Ooh, this is starting to become legal.
Because people are idiots is why, and they don't want to have to give every single person a ticket.
So I think it was illegal, but now I think we're okay.
Commonly frowned upon and technically illegal in most places. Enforcement varies so widely that they almost don't give tickets on it. So depending on where you are, it is considered illegal, but it's not something they really enforce anymore.
I've been ticketed for it.
That is simply crossing the street where it's not a crosswalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using another person's Netflix account.
That's illegal. Stealing.
Did you get the alert on yours that says now if you want to do this, you just push the button and it walks you through it?
Oh, no.
And someone can now use it, but they got to pay $3 or whatever.
Oh,
We got that on ours the other day.
That's cool.
Nobody's using ours. We don't really pass out the password.
But if I wanted to use yours, I just pay you $3?
I think you pay. I don't know. I don't think you give me like $3 cash. I think you have to do it through our account. So yeah, that is illegal. Using someone else's. It's literally illegal. Not just like dirty dog or bad person. It's illegal. Sharing passwords violates terms of services and illegal under laws like the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act.
Wow. Does it say the sentence on that?
10 years or death. I'm surprised they don't prosecute a couple people really hard, because when
Downloading
music
songs.
sharing was happening,
Yeah.
and they were like, it's now illegal. Like they went to colleges and they made a big deal about arresting like students.
And it scared the crap out of
Yes.
all of us.
And they ended up not spending time in jail, but for a while they arrested them and they were like, we're going to do this to you too.
Well, for me, I don't remember the jail time. It was more of the monetary punishment attached because like we don't have this kind of money.
Selling homemade food without a permit.
Oh, that's illegal. Yep, sure is.
Because?
Because you have to have like a
What
certified
if you're not a business though?
kitchen. Well, like, is this like a bake sale at the church or like, are you?
You're right. Many states require a food license to sell food products, even homemade, even on a super small scale. Not always enforced, but yes. Taking items from the curb.
Oh gosh,
Oh, this is tricky.
this is
Because it ain't
tricky.
your curb,
I remember that time
but it's
I
sitting
took
on the curb.
I took a chair once because I thought it was on the curb to be taken.
Dude, this is the funniest
And
story ever.
It was my mom's neighbor, and I took it, and it was this cute chair. Turns out they just had it out there. It was not on the curb to be taken, and they called me and
It was on the edge of the yard. It's
for it
so funny.
back. Left a voicemail. I mean, this was years and years and years ago. And we
so
played.
funny.
I got permission to I think play it on the air. I returned the chair.
That's one of the funnier stories.
That is funny.
I still think about that and laugh sometimes. So legal or illegal?
It's illegal,
It's legal but frowned upon.
but it has to have a note that says
Curbside items are often considered abandoned, making it legal to take them in many places. This also can vary depending on local laws or HOA rules, but for the most part, if it is on the curb and it is on the curb, not like on the edge of the yard,
yeah.
this chair was on the curb, but I guess they were sitting on the curb.
how about picking fruit from overhanging trees?
Oh, good one.
Just somewhere, anywhere, not in your yard, but just fruit like in a park.
A
Oh,
park. Legal.
Like a public sidewalk, you're walking and there's fruit. Can you take it off the tree?
Yes.
It's legal.
Yeah, that's God's fruit.
But
about-
not your neighbor,
Oh,
right?
that's interesting. But isn't
for
it
you to
all
take.
God's though? Even like the trees in their yard?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's your property that you own.
Sleeping in your car, legal or illegal?
Is it illegal after a certain amount of time?
I'm just asking you an answer. No, I would tell you if there was like a caveat.
Okay, illegal, I guess.
It is legal,
Okay.
but frowned upon. If you're parked on private property, and you got to make sure you're not in a no vagrancy place. So, but yes, you can sleep
Okay.
in your car. I'll give you one more. Oh, I'll give you two more. Hitchhiking.
Oh.
Legal or illegal?
I feel like it's legal. Hitchhiking's been happening forever.
So has drug selling and prostitution.
Robbery.
I know,
hundreds
but
and hundreds of years. Yeah,
Back in the day when my uncle was in the Navy, he hitchhiked from like New York to Texas.
I feel you.
And no problem.
Legal or illegal?
Legal.
Illegal.
Can't do that.
Is that just to protect
It's
us?
in a lot of places, it's outright banned. Restricted in others, slight difference. But highways and interstates, it's not legal.
What about that is illegal? Like, why is that a problem? If you're making a decision to pull over and let someone in your car, why is it illegal?
It's a good argument.
If you're making a decision and they are also willing to fornicate with you, why is that illegal if they're also making the decision for themselves
That's a
to
great
do that?
question, too.
Wait, what?
So I'm saying just
Wait,
because
say
both
that
people
again.
agree to it doesn't mean it's legal. Like prostitution, that person's also agreeing to do it.
But there's a monetary exchange.
The exchange here would be transportation. Yeah, sure. So
But I don't know that that's the same
It's a
thing.
little different, Bones, I think.
just the pleasure. But both are getting a service. There's a service being given, but it's illegal.
Okay.
It's illegal. And then finally, sharing prescription medication.
That's illegal.
100%.
But we've all
You
been
will be
there.
surprised to know.
No, we have not all been there. We have not all
We,
been there.
we all just be quiet and let Amy talk now. Even if someone has the same condition, sharing prescription drugs is illegal under federal and state laws.
Okay.
My point with hitchhiking and prostitution is if both sides agree and there's nothing illegal happening, because you can always ride with somebody and you can always meet somebody and hook up, that's legal. And if you both agree and there's a service, what's the difference? Except the pleasure.
That's the difference.
Yes, that's the difference. Okay, that is from findlaw.com. But dumpster diving, just be careful is the whole point of this. And also, no prostitutes and no hitchhikers. Okay?
It's